Okay, Street View is taking too much time. Let me see. Okay, let it start. Meanwhile, so we have seen like in last class, we seen like we have three component. One is set variable, another one is set payload, and next we have transform message. So using these three component, what generally we do, like, so set variable, like we do some kind of means whatever data we are getting based on that data. Sometime we are directly storing inside variable, so we can store or hold that data. So for that purpose, we are using set variable. Then coming to transform message, it has capability of set payload also and multiple set variable and multiple set attribute. And objective is same, like and even for set payload, it will set the payload. So all the three places, like our objective is same. We do some kind of transformation on data and then we store inside the variable or payload. Okay. So what kind of transformation we do? So to understand that, like we will use this particular platform, DataWeb Playground. So here also, whatever script you will write, so same script you can write inside set payload, set variable, and transform message component. Okay, let's try to understand one very simple use case. We have name, sorry, we have first name. We have first name is something. So this is first name and this is last name. This data we are receiving as part of request payload. But let's say we are calling some like we are calling some system, and that system need, instead of first name and last name, that system need only name. So in that case, what we will do? So here we can write the database script. So first thing, our key is name. So I use the key name as a name and then colon. And then here from this input payload, I need to take this first name and I need to take this last name. So how I will take the first name? So Alekia, can you tell me syntax?
Yeah, Ravi, it's payload dot first name.
Yes. So payload dot
First name.
first name. Okay. And then what I want to do, I want to take this last name and I want to add these two names. So what I will do here, so to add to string, we use plus plus symbol and then payload dot last name. So here you can see result, like we are getting this first name and last name added. But I want to add in between, like I want to add space also. Okay. So in that case, what I will do, first I will take this first name. Okay. And then before taking this last name, first I will add space here. So now you can see here, after developer, one space is coming. And then after this space, I will add the last name. So in this case, we are adding space also. So this is the format or way of writing database script. Okay. And generally, what all places we write it inside set variable, set payload, and transform message. And objective is we are transforming data from one format to another format. So here, our request format was this, like request data was this, but I want to change this data into this format. So in that case, you need to write this particular script. Now coming to this database script, it has two parts. One is after three colon, sorry, on top of this three colon and not colon hyphen. And here we have like below this three hyphen. Okay. So whatever you can see on top of this, all this data is called as header. And whatever you can see here, It's known as body. So data weave script is divided into two parts where we have upper part is header and lower part is body. So inside body we write the script, and inside header we do some kind of metadata activity, as well as we create variable and function. Okay, now you will say like what is variable here and what is function here. So if you are from any programming background, so in every programming language, we can create the variable and we can create the function. Again, objective of function is like if you want to do repeated task again and again, write that set of logic inside the function and call that. So same way, we can create variable and we can write function in DataWeave also. And those things we do in header part. And this body part, we only write the script. So here, what is our script? Take the first name and last name, concat this, and in between add the space. So for that, this is our script. This is DataWeave script. Okay. Now let's try to do a bit we'll add more logic here. So here we have this developer guide, and now let's say we have this mobile number also. But in target system side, they want only number. They don't want country code. Okay. So in that case, first everyone tell me logic wise what I should do. What will be your logic? Forgot about the function, data v function, what function do exist. Logic wise, what should be our logic to get only this number? Anyone has any idea?
Ravi, first we need to uh, split that string into split that string, and we have to take the second part of the string.
Yeah. So that is one way, like what we will do. So in this string, this is a string only. So we will split this string by space. Whenever space will come, we will split into two parts, and we will take the second part. Okay. Using this approach, we can do. That is first approach. Second approach will be whenever space will come. Okay, we'll start checking from start to end, and whenever space will come, we'll take everything after space. Correct? This can be also a like approach. We discussed two approach. One, we'll split into in two part and we'll take the second part. Second approach, we'll start checking the space. Whenever space will come, we'll take after that. Since this format will be always fixed, like first country code will be there, and then space will be there, and then number will be there. So let's try first method first. Okay, so first we will try with the split one. So here we have payload dot mobile split by. So what is the split by we will do using space. So you can see here now it's coming like this. Till this point we just split it into two part. Okay. So split by function will give you array. So here we are getting these two array, first and second. But what I want from this, I want only second part. So if you want to access any array, so you should use this syntax. Okay. So this is the array which contains two elements now. One is this, one is this. And index wise. So in array, we generally count those elements by index. So index start from 0. So this is the 0th index and this is the first index. Okay. So here we'll start from 0. If we will take 0, then we are getting only plus 91. Okay. But ours index should be 1. So we'll take 1. So now you can see here, we are getting this number only. Okay. So till this point, we have written this script to concat these two names and then like get only number from this mobile number. And so far, what all thing we have seen? We seen like there is plus function is there, which concat to string, and then we seen split by, which split this string into two part. Okay, these two function we have seen. Like in data weave, we have 500 plus functions, but I can say 20 to 30 functions are there, which we use very frequently. So you need to be handy with all those functions. Now you can see here, we are getting this data into JSON format. Why we are getting this into JSON format? Due to this output type. Okay. So if you are defining output as a JSON, then you will get JSON. If you will define plain text, okay. Otherwise, let's do application XML. Okay. Now one thing, there is a small difference is there between XML data and JSON data. In JSON data, you can see this is the JSON data. In JSON data, we have only key value pair. Okay, we don't need any parent tag. Okay, here same thing we can write like this also. So this is our one JSON data where name is key. Okay, I took something. In this JSON data, name is key and developer guide is value. Mobile is key and number is value. So in this JSON object, we are defining data in the form of key value pair. But here we don't have any parent tag. So these two are child tag of this JSON object. Okay. Now same thing we can define like this. Okay. So you can see here in this JSON data now for this object, we have this parent object. Okay. So if you want to create a JSON payload having name and mobile, you can create like this also and like this also. Both will work. But if you will go for XML, in XML, if we will try to define, so XML generally we define key value pair like this. So first is name. So if we will try to like define like this is incorrect XML format. So XML element must be inside the parent tag. So here it must contain details and closing tag details. Okay. So in XML, we have only one supported format this. But in JSON, both this format is okay. And here what we are doing, we are representing this key value pair in this JSON object. If you are defining anything within the curly braces, that means that is JSON object. So this is JSON object which contains name and mobile. Here we have one JSON object which contains details, and again detail is of type object which contains two child element, that is name and mobile. And same thing here, this is XML data where parent tag is detail which contain two child tag, that is name and mobile. Okay, now here coming back to this, if we are writing syntax like this, our XML will not able to convert this. So if I will try to convert into XML, it will give us error. Okay, we are getting error, but same thing is working fine in JSON. So what I need to do to convert it into XML format? So first I need to create a proper format of XML. So here what I will do, either you can write directly like this, automatically it will add this parent tag. In JSON, whatever you are defining, it must be enclosed by it like at least, not must, it at least be enclosed by JSON object. If you will not define it, so here you can see for details we are not defining anything. So by default, it's coming inside JSON object. So now this is the correct format for XML. Now if I will try to change it to XML, so you will get this XML data. Everyone is clear till this point? If yes, then everyone need to do one small assignment. Whatever learning you did till this point, based on that you need to do. If any query you can ask, otherwise based on the current learning, you need to do one small assignment. This is the input. Okay. Left hand side, you will put this as a input, and right hand side, I want this is our output. This is first output I want, and second output. Okay, these two output I want. So this is your input first I'm sending. Okay, let me send everything in one go. And let me send you this URL also, where you will do all this. If anyone has any query in our, like what I explained just now, you can ask. If not, then please do this assignment. And you people have only 10 minutes. You need to do in 10 minutes. Everyone clear with this? What you need to do as part of assignment? Prachi, are you clear? Prachi, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you clear with the requirement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, please do it faster.
My Anypoint Studio is not installed yet in my laptop.
You don't need any point studio at this moment. Use this browser. Yes, you this URL, and you will be able to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, like, yeah. Wait for some time. No, no, don't share the code. Once you are done, post in chat like you are done. Everyone, once you will complete, just post in chat you completed. Okay, so far 3 people completed. So yeah, others please do it as soon as possible. Praveen, what about you? You haven't completed yet?
Yeah, for me, the network is slower away from this. Slower.
I can see most of you have completed except few. So who else are pending? Prachi is pending, then Shreya is pending. Completed. Okay, then only 2% is pending. Okay, fine. Now let me show you how to do. So here, first I will take this input. I will paste it here. Second, in output, we need first name, second name, and mobile. Okay. So output, first name. So what for first name again, I need to split this into two part, and I need to take the first part. So I will take payload dot details dot name, and then using split by, will split it. Okay, and first time I need first, and second time I need second. So what I will do, so in first name I will take first index, that is array 1, array 0. Second name, same thing we need, but this time we'll take first index. Okay, so we got the first name and last name. Now we need to combine this mobile and country code here. In case of mobile, so I will do payload dot details dot country code plus plus space again, then plus plus payload dot details dot mobile. Okay, so I took this first, payload dot detail dot country code and plus space and plus mobile. So we got the expected data. Okay, so this one is done. Now we need this, but we need an XML format, and detail will be here. So to convert into XML, first thing we need to add. Okay, so detail is added now. I will convert into XML. Okay, so this will be your syntax. So how many of you just put in chat? How many of you? Okay, everyone put in chat now. Solution, everyone put in chat. Alekya, Pallavi, Saisvi, whatever solution you did. Let me see anyone did in different way. Praveen, you haven't done XML format?
Yes, it's too slow for me.
Okay, fine. So everyone did correctly only. Okay, so for today we are good. Okay, we'll connect tomorrow again and we'll do some more data view part. Okay, And then for data, we need to do lots of things. So few class we will take the component wise and few class we will take for data view. Okay, so for today we are good. We can end this meeting.